Who's the best running back in the NFL, Zeke or Le'Veon?
We're only doing this because you started it yesterday. You brought up the fact that out of the blue, you said that Le'Veon's the best all-around back in football, right?
I didn't lie.
Oh, okay, good. Well, then,
Shannon never lies.
Okay. Ooh, another shot. I like that. This isn't even close to me. This isn't debatable to me. Ezekiel Elliott is in another category, another echelon from Le'Veon Bell. He's just as big. He's faster. He's quicker. He's more explosive. He's more all-around athletic. He's more take-it-to-the-house dangerous. I think if you did a poll of GMs that it would be across the board 32-0, they would take Zeke going forward over Le'Veon. And I have respect for Le'Veon. I get what you like about him. But this guy is rare. This is Zeke the freak. And I'm not going to be a hypocrite about this. Before that draft, I loved Ezekiel, but I thought Dallas should take Joey Bosa with that pick just because they needed Joey Bosa. Right. They had Darren McFadden, who, by the way, is just coming back this week. He's going to be activated. I don't know what they're going to do with him exactly.
He got called up from the minors.
I don't know. But he's a 1,000-yard rusher. And right. I thought this year, without Zeke, obviously, that he could get, 1,200 yards behind that offensive line, and they would be credible at that position. Jerry was right about this. This guy, you strengthened your strength. You didn't just strengthen it. You took it to a whole nother level. But, Shannon, when I look at their college numbers, they both played 40 games in college, so it was pretty even. And Zeke averaged 100 yards a game, and Le'Veon averaged 87 a game. And to your point of yesterday, Le'Veon catches the ball, or at least caught the ball at Michigan State a lot more than Zeke did for Ohio State, 78 catches to 55. But look at what happened after he caught the ball. Zeke averaged 7.7 a catch to Le'Veon's 6.8. And then I took Le'Veon's best year as a pro of his 4 years, which was 2014. Without boring you with the numbers, just every number is better so far for Zeke. Every number across the board. He's averaged 107 yards a game this year. In Le'Veon's best year, he averaged 85 yards a game. And again, the catches, more for Le'Veon. But Zeke, more yards per catch. And then you just look at yards after contact this year. Zeke already has 504 yards after contact, which is #1 in the National Football League. And Le'Veon, he did miss 3 games, but he's got 326, which is 11th in the NFL. I mean, Zeke is not only a freak, but he's a beast too, because his body lean is as special as I've ever seen. He leans this way going into the line of scrimmage. And you want to talk about moving a pile? He doesn't move it with just raw leg strength. He moves it with explosion. He just explodes up into the pile. And I say, how did he do that? He just got 8 yards through a lot of stuff, a lot of bodies, and he just either powers or snakes his way through body after body for yard after yard after yard. And, man, when it's 3rd and 1, I'm like, I got this, because he's going to get that. If it's 3rd and goal, 4th and goal, I got this. He's going to score he's going to make the plays that have to get made. So I'm sorry, I respect Le'Veon, but I think this guy's in another league.
Skip, you're out your mind. It's not even close. And you're right. Maybe 32 general managers would take Zeke over Le'Veon Bell, but that's with the caveat because he's been suspended on several occasions for things that weren't related to injuries.
Well, Zeke has had his off-the-field issues also.
But he hasn't been suspended.
No.
But if I'm just looking at this, and I'm looking at this in a vacuum, Zeke, Le'Veon, it's not even close. You talk about his 2014 season when he had 87 catches and 1,300 yards. But did you mention in that stat that Antonio Brown had 129 catches for over 1,700 yards? But you didn't mention that. So this
Why would I?
Exactly, because that just goes to show you how dynamic. See, there's more to catching the ball than screens. I can line Le'Veon Bell up outside, run a slant. Most running backs can run a slant. I said, Le'Veon, go run me a square out. Le'Veon, run me an end cut. Le'Veon, run me a dig. Run me a comeback. He can do it. See, Le'Veon Bell is one of these unique guys. He's like a Marshall Faulk. Marshall Faulk once rushed for 1,000, caught for 1,000. Also, Roger Craig did the same thing. But one of the best seasons that I got an opportunity to see up close and personal, I saw LaDainian Tomlinson rush for over 1,600 yards and catch 100 passes. He's in this category. That's what Le'Veon Bell is. He's the most complete. He's averaging 161 yards from scrimmage, which would be, if he continues this pace with 3 games to go, it'll be the second most behind Priest Holmes. The guy missed 3 games. He has 67 catches right now, Skip, and he's missed 3 games with Antonio Brown leading the league in catches. There's nothing he can't do. He's so patient. I'm yelling at the TV, hit the hole, Le'Veon. And he's just like, he got the ball. I think I'm going to go to the right. And he's just so effortless. Skip, there's nothing he can't do. He can pick up the blitz on pass protection. He runs the ball clear. He's already over 1,000. Remember now, he missed those first 3 games of the season. He's, he's only 100 yards behind Ezekiel Elliott for yards from scrimmage. You talk about, Zeke, all this lean forward. All I know, at the end of the year, this young man's probably going to finish second behind David Johnson of Arizona for most yards from scrimmage. And so for you to talk about it's not close with a Zeke, I love Zeke. I think he's a great talent. But as far as complete back, the best back, if I could, I'd take him.